What's up, YouTubers and retro players? Welcome back to Dennis Fleeman's YouTube channel. Are you guys excited for another hunting in thrift stores / kringloopwinkels video? No? Well, I guess you just have to fake it then, just like your girlfriend did last night, huh? Well, we're kicking this video off with video game related stuff, and guess who's with us today? Bayman! Let me give you guys a few disclaimers here. First of all, this will be an XXL episode, so sit back and relax, grab yourself a cup of coffee. This is a long episode and you will see a lot of crazy shit. Second of all, yeah, we're kicking it off with the video games, so prepare yourself for a lot of sports games, and FIFA is no exception. They're decently priced here in this thrift store, and I regret that I didn't pick up that Tiger Woods PlayStation portable game for only €1.50. I still have to find a PSP handheld in the wild, by the way. So let's see what else we can find here in the thrift stores when it comes down to the video games. Sing It and another music game for the PlayStation 2. Another common thing to find in thrift stores besides sport games and FIFA games. But here's something else. SpongeBob, Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Now a lot of people would label this as a kids game or as shovelware, but that's not really the case. It's actually one of the last truly collectathons for the PlayStation 2, and it deserves its own review on my channel someday. Moving on to PSP games and some UMD movies. They're priced pretty damn cheap, $2.50 a piece, and I've picked one or two up. Here we have DS games. They're kiddie, girly games and a music game. Not really my thing. And here at the bottom we have some Xbox 360 games. There are a couple of good ones in there, but nothing special. I have the feeling that these games have been picked through already. Video games, only €1 a piece. Man, let's check out these games. I'm in heaven in this thrift store. Xbox, some old PC games, some PlayStation 3 games. Hey, wait a minute. Now I know what the catch is. It's all FIFA here. Oh man. But even though it's FIFA for €1 a piece, that's just priced fair. Come on. If you need a spare case for a GameCube game or a spare case for an Xbox game, you can just buy a FIFA game, swap it out, and there you go, replacement case. So yeah, and I must admit, it's fun to play one of the really old FIFA games for some time, just for the fun of it. It's like, hey, remember that that guy played for our team back in 2008? So that's fun, but yeah, only for a few minutes. Here we have some other PC and FIFA games, and here's Wii Fit. For some reason I always find Wii Fit in thrift stores, and it's always, I repeat, always without the balance board. A PlayStation 2 Mini or Slim for €14.50. It has the controller, all of the cables, and you will get 4 weeks guarantee. Big boxed PC games, I like them a lot. When I see them in thrift stores, I want to pick them up, but sadly, my knowledge about them isn't that great. For example, this Star Trek Starfleet Academy game. They're asking €50 for it in this thrift store. Is that a good price? I don't know. So, subscribers, help me out here. What are good pickups when it comes to big boxed PC games? Help is really appreciated. Another thing that I liked but I thought was overpriced are these retro TVs and radios. I wanted to pick one or two up, but they're asking way too much for it. But I can't see myself playing on one of these retro TVs with an NES or an Atari 2600. That would be great. If you can read Dutch, then you can consider this video evidence of the fact that some thrift stores are checking all of their stuff for value before they dump it in the store. Moving on to the weird stuff. Here we have a Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles suitcase. It's made by a company called 44. Never heard of them. And it's filled with domino bricks. Yeah, domino bricks. Another item that I wanted to show you guys, but falls in the category why the hell should I buy this? Is this Harry Potter book? It's a pop-up book, I believe it's called Pop-Up. And it's for the die-hard Harry Potter that has it all or wants it all, I guess. Are you guys thirsty? I would like a Coke or a Pepsi. And what better way to show off my style than to drink out of one of these film glasses? Man, check this out. Street Fighter, The Mask, Mortal Kombat, Man in Black. Man, if you're drinking a Pepsi out of one of these glasses, you're cool. And remember that I told you guys that there would be weird shit? Well, check this out. Man, this thrift store has a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a shitload of comics here. Damn. I'm slamming the brakes here, guys. I'm taking my time to check out all of the books and comics that this thrift store has for sale. Superman, the Titans, the Secret Wars, the Punisher, Donald Duck. There is some variety here. Here we have the Verdedigers, I believe that's the Avengers in English. X-Men comics, the Hulk, another X-Men comic. Some old ones too, by the way. And of course, the Dutch versions are worth way less than the American comics. Verdedigers. Let's see what else we got here. X-Men. Check out this cover, man. That's cover art. No, just throwaway cover. That's art. Man, check this out. Really old issues, by the way. And here we have a couple of comics from Pauling & Co. I know that one of my subscribers always makes a comment when he sees a Pauling & Co. comic. So don't let me down, boy. Don't let me down. This thrift store also has Urbanus comics, and this first issue right here could be a second or third print run because it is in black and white, and that could be quite valuable, and with valuable I mean 20 or 25 euros. VHS tapes. Most thrift stores give them away. They try to force them upon you, but don't be fooled. It's funny, and VHS tapes are great. There is some nostalgia here. Paulus the Boskabouter, the Turtles, Jerry Springer. It's all nice and dandy, and they're worthless. But when it comes to horror VHS tapes, there is quite a bit of money involved. And I'm not talking about the Friday the 13th movies or those big names. I know, I'm talking about these low budget movies. If you see them, pick them up. They can go for an insane amount of money because they're low printed and not available on DVD. Check them out in your local thrift store. Moving on to the board games. Will there be a hero quest for Dennis in this episode? Of course not! But there is another spooky game here. We're moving away Bob the Bauer. Sorry Bob, you'll have to move along here. Because there is another spooky game beneath you, and that's Spoke Skip. It's made by Selecta, I believe, Selectra, and it reminds me a lot of Spoke Slot, but it's a Spoke Skip. And it looks nice, but that's all. It isn't really that great to play the game. But it looks nice, and it's quite rare, so I've never seen it on any of my other hunts. So it's pretty funny that after I picked one up and I walked in another thrift store, I see another copy. How big are those chances? What are the odds? Thrift stores seem to have loads of board games and puzzles, shelves full of them, but sadly most of them are incomplete or uninteresting, and you have to get lucky. I still haven't found Hero Quest. I'm also looking for a game called The Verboden Brug for one of my subscribers. That game isn't here also. Ooh, check this out guys. Some adult games. 2 copies of Partner Link. Yeah, that's right. Remember Partner Link? Those were adult games and they were quite pricey back in the day. I always saw them in the toy store and in the toy magazines. I believe they were like 99 guilders or 119 guilders. They were quite expensive, those board games, those adult board games. And today they're worthless.
They're worth around, what, 4 euros, 10 euros tops? I mean, yeah, talk about decreased value. Here we have some retro board games, 5 taken 5, 5 against 5, based on the TV show. And here we have Drakenwraak, Revenge of the Dragon. Sadly, that game is incomplete. Yeah, too bad, man, too bad. Here we have Muizenval, or Mousetrap. I have multiple copies of that game. And one of the 999 games, based on the Lord of the Rings series. These board games are quite popular. And when I see them on flea markets or in thrift stores, I pick them up. We are nearing the end of this episode, so let me tell you something about myself that you didn't know about the Fleaman. I'm also a fan of fine art, and I pick up a painting or two when I'm visiting a thrift store. And believe it or not, you can find valuable art in thrift stores. Check out this painting, for example. It's nice, it's bright, it's colorful, and it's a limited edition hand-signed painting, and the price is an absolute joke. Yeah. So that's something you didn't know about me. Something that you did know about me is that I spend money on DVD boxes. That's a waste of money and not a good investment. Hey guys, thanks for watching as always. Beeman, take it away. Say goodbye to our subscribers.
Promise me forever, and the day we live as one. We made our vows, we live a life anew. And she promised me in secret that she'd love me for all time. It's a promise so untrue.